What's up out there, everybody? This is Alan with D9J Sports. We're right back at it with another show. We've got a good one lined up for you this afternoon. Hey, we're going to be talking about MJ and his return. But we're going to be telling you today why most of the media outlets that you see really don't want Mike to be nowhere around. This is Alan with D9J Sports. Sit back, get you a drink and a legal smoke, whatever you're smoking and drinking. And let's jump right into this thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we saw last week on Tuesday, MJ made his return. But it was not the return that most of us out there who are MJ fans wanted to see. We thought that we were going to see Mike come back and critique and break down the games, but we just got a little bit of taste of it, and it really wasn't about breaking the game down. It was really about what he's been doing. Has he touched the basketball? And I'm sure you've seen that. But now, we want more from Mike as a public, as a community, as a basketball fans and just sports fans in general. We always want to see the greats come back, especially when it's MJ. Most of the time, most of us, hell, we just want to hear MJ talk. It don't matter whether it's about basketball or whatever. We just want to hear MJ talk, and we want you to just be quiet so we can watch. But once again, we were left hanging. We want more. We don't know exactly what NBC has planned, but hopefully we can get more. But throughout all of that, ladies and gentlemen, the one thing that started to rear its old ugly head is that, you know what? It's that hate. It's the hate. Now, I want to tell you why most of the media outlets that you see don't want Mike to return. Can you believe it? Oh, yeah. And I'm going to call them out on my show because you know how we do it on this show. We keep it real. But before we get into it, I'm going to need you to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the like, subscribe, and donate button at the bottom of the link. And hey, let's keep this thing rolling, man. Let's keep it rolling. And all my subscribers out there, I appreciate you. And once again, finally, you know that this show is brought to you by none other than me, Alan, here at D9J Sports. So let's jump into it. Now, my first reason of a couple of reasons why I feel like that they don't want to see MJ come back, it's pretty obvious. Clutch Sports. Oh, yeah, I said it on my show. They may want to kick me off. I don't really care. But I'm going to tell you why. See, because Clutch Sports runs the NBA. And if you living under some rock, then you not being open and optimistic, open and honest with yourself about what goes on. And LeBron James and his camp, they run the NBA and they run most of the media outlets. So what does that do when MJ comes back? Well, let's start at the top. Remember Colin Cowherd the other day made a bonehead. I don't even want to call it bonehead, just a idiotic comment saying, well, Micheal Jordan's 62 years old and man, he coming back, man. And what they need to do is they need to put Tyrese Halliburton, no disrespect to Tyrese Halliburton, he's a good young player. They need to put Tyrese Halliburton out front and center. He's a nice kid, and they put Ant-Man out there front and center. Man, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Who in the right mind would even sit up and say, instead of putting Mike out there, you want to put Tyrese Halliburton? Once again, no disrespect to that young man because I like him. He's a good basketball player. Hope he recovers. I don't know how much he probably won't play this season. But you telling me, Colin Cowherd, that's what you coming with? Instead of you just saying, no, Mike, man, we don't want you to come back, man, because we won't be able to say what we need to say about LeBron. But you didn't do that. You come out with an idiotic statement saying that you want him to put Tyrese Halliburton and them front and center, and Mike need to basically go away. Because I guess you want to say he's 62, but your ass 62, 61, 62, and you reporting out on sports, so why don't you go away? Why don't you go away? Okay? Now, so then he's not the only one that was making these comments. That Pat McAfee tried to sneak diss. He tried to sneak diss and do it. Okay? But at the end of the day, man, that's one of the reasons why. Okay? Now, let me go a little bit farther in depth to it. See, because they won't be able to sit up and say what they want as well. I guess they would. But see, you're not going to want to hear it because if Mike critiquing and breaking LeBron James down, you already know. You're not going to want to hear that. You're not going to want to hear nothing that they got to say. Now, let's keep rolling in that aspect. All these ones is doing that talking, see, okay, we know that the NBA is one of those sports that's really they'll try to, hey, this person's good, that person's good, man. But if MJ tells you, oh no, man, he not doing this and he not doing that, they ain't gonna they ain't going to, no matter what they say on their show, you're not going to want to hear it. You're really not going to want to hear him say anything, because if Mike comes on and tells you that, hey, man, this team is doing that, doing this and that, and this is what this player needs to do, and then that night or that afternoon, you look, turn on one of their shows and they say, well, this player need to do that, man, you're not going to want to hear that. You're not going to want to hear it from, you're not going to want to hear it from somebody who didn't play basketball. Like most of them, ain't played no basketball, no damn sports. You're not going to want to hear that. You're not going to even want to hear them talk about basketball. See, that's one of the reasons. Now, let's keep this thing rolling. The next reason they don't want Mike to come back and see, because Mike has a lot of influence. See, now football season's going on. Who's really done took over broadcasting in football? You got the greats, of course, like Troy Aikman, but you already know it's the GOAT. It's Tom Brady. Now, in saying that, with basketball season getting off to a start, football season getting really, really heated up, man, all it's going to take, and the networks ain't got to have nothing because they work for two different networks. But at some point, don't you think that MJ and Tom Brady going to sit down and have a talk? I'm telling you, Tom and MJ going to sit down and have a talk about sports in general, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it for all these ones who doing all that talking with that nonsense. See, remember how Tom broke down about quarterbacks and how the quarterbacks are not getting developed? I can guarantee you every quarterback coach out there that's got any kind of sense, every coach that's got any kind of sense is thinking to himself, man, they listening to Tom. They listen to Tom, man. I need to start getting my stuff together. What do you think's going to happen when Mike and Tom get together? See, if Micheal Jordan and Tom Brady get together and do a podcast, I don't care who the podcast show is. Who's the hottest sports podcast? The Pivot, and they're great. You got Shannon and Ted. If Tom Brady and Micheal Jordan get together and do a podcast show, man, it's over. It is over to the point to where, man, it's going to be over, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be over, because you're talking about two of the greats. Two of the greatest, not the greats, the two damn greatest in their sports. See, those are the reasons why they don't want MJ to come back. But see, now they've met the NBA's messed up now, right? With the latest scandal that's going on. Even MJ can't save them. Even MJ cannot save them. And we know Mike has his own problems. Well, I won't say problems. He likes to gamble. But see, the difference is, it's damn MJ. He wasn't doing nothing there. It's MJ. See, Mike ain't going to be able to save him. What they want Mike to go away, they going to really wish that they hadn't never said that. They going to, and then I can't believe some of them like Colin Cowherd, man, shut your damn mouth up. See, I ain't forgot Colin Cowherd, how you done, what's the name that played for the Redskins back in the day, Sean Taylor, when he got killed, and how you talked about that young man. See, I ain't forgot. See, that's how things go. See, I don't forget. I don't forget how people be doing, running your mouth, and you ain't never played sports. You didn't know that dude, man. I want you to, if you think I'm lying, delve back into it, and you see some of the comments that Colin Cowherd made about this dude, man. Man, so you got those personalities out there, man. I don't even know the dude name. Remember the time when MJ was went to gambling, they was playing in the playoffs, and the one dude said, oh, man, heavy set chunky white guy says, oh, man, I don't know, man, it just shows me that Micheal Jordan ain't committed to the goal and let's win another championship. Your ass wasn't on the team. You was a reporter. But Mike and them still won it. See, those type of people right there, that's what it is. That's what it is. And I'm telling you right now, MJ, they don't want you around MJ, but MJ, for all the fans out there, hey, all of the fans out there, what we need you to do, Mike, is give it to him raw, Mike. Give it to him raw, because we sick and tired. We sick and tired of these journeymen talking about how good somebody else was. Going down on Kobe. We know you will stand up for Kobe's name. Okay? We know you'll stand up for it. So those are the reasons why all this crap is going on in the National Basketball Association. That's why they don't want Mike to come back. This is Allen with D9J Sports. Hey, we keep it real on this show. We keep it real on this show. I'm definitely, you see,